Hello everyone, how are we doing, and welcome back to another episode of the Ordnance Survey Great British Treasure Hunt. Apologies for last week. So I recorded on OBS, but for some reason it was totally zoomed in to the map. So it sort of looked like, I'll show you, it just looked like that. And then you could just see my mouse moving around. So I don't know what happened there. But we are working today. We are recording today. We know we're good for there. So this is week 19, which is Rollright Stones. It's our last week for the... Bear with me. It's our last week for the Midlands. And I've got to say, I've never heard of them before. I'm a real southerner. Live right on the south coast, and I have never heard of the Rollright Stones. So this could be a bad one, but here we go. The quest for perfection continues. I really think now we're almost halfway through this book, and I really think that I'm not going to get the perfect score. I have decided not to Google answers when it says can you discover for this book, because we've started not doing it. There is another book. Once we've done this one, we'll do the next book, and I will use Google for those sorts of questions if required. So here we go. Easy questions first. Number one. Which path is named after a famous playwright? I mean, I've seen it already, and it's obviously the Shakespeare's Way. Shakespeare's Way, has to be. I mean, if it's not that, then I'm giving up already. I'm giving up this game. But it will be that, don't worry. Shakespeare's Way for question one. That was easy. Number two, what ground survey height is listed on the longest stretch of straight road on the map? Now the longest stretch of straight road looks like this section here, this B road here. Oh, hang on, it's not really straight, is it? Because we've got Butler's Road here, and that is straight. That is dead straight, Butler's, and there's a 118 there, so I think we're going to go with that. 118 meters. I was looking at this thinking that's pretty straight, but it's not truly straight, is it? Butler's Road is straight as an arrow. There's a survey height there of 118, so we're going for that. On to the mediums. Question 3. What is the first general feature north of the highest point on the map? Right. The highest point on the map. So we've got a 248 here. I mean, that is pretty high. Hang on. I mean, what have we got here? We've got a 180 there. 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135. No, it's not going to be enough. So I think we are looking here at 248 meters as the highest point. I just want to make sure of that. Yeah, 248. So what is the first general feature north of the highest point of the map? Well, the first general feature is a road. Or are we talking South Hill Farm? Or a quarry? And you've also got the Shakespeare Way there as well. The first general feature. Well, it's a road, isn't it? Unless it's a footpath. Oh, this is where it really does stitch you up, this book. A general feature, to me, is a road. Oh, what's that there? What's this? Is that a trig point? That means something. What does that mean? Let's have a quick look. Oh, maybe it doesn't mean something. Oh, it's a mast. Is that a mast? Yeah, it's a mast. But again, is that a general feature? I'm putting a mast. There we go. Number 4. What tourist and leisure facility lies between farms with north and south in their names? Well, we've got South Hill Farm here, and we've got... Oh. Okay. Got a Butler's Hill Farm, Kingstone Farm. There's a lot of farms here. Bright Hill Farm, Little Meadows, Manor Farm, Twin Brook Farm, Hirons Hill, Spring Hill, North Down Farm, there we go. So North Down Farm and South Hill Farm. What tourist and leisure facility? Well, it's that there, isn't it? And that, I believe, is a public house. I think that's a public house. Or a pub. Pint glass. Gotta be. Has to be. Okay, we move on to the tricky questions. Question 5. According to legend, how many stones make up the King's Men Circle of the Rollright Stones? Bear in mind, the answer could cause confusion on whether there is less or fewer stones remaining. Right. See, I could Google this right now and I'd get it straight away. That's why I don't think it's fair. So the King's Men Circle of the Rollright Stones. So the King's Men Circle is here. I mean, come on. Dare I just try and count the dots? Would that be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 dots. Cause confusion on whether there's less or fewer stones remaining. I'm saying 7 because there's 7 dots. It's probably wrong, but I've got nothing else. Okay, question 6. Can you pair up the following words to make 4 words print on the map? Downhill, mill, north, pike, rail, turn, way, and wind. Okay, I'm sure we can come up with something there. So we've got North Down Farm, haven't we? So that's 1. Do we just say North Down? I think we do, don't we? North Down. We have... What else have we got here? Wind, way, turn, way. Spring Hill, no. Holmes Hill. Darcy Dalton Way. Choice Hill. Bright Hill. This is actually a bit tougher than I thought it would be. There's no south, so we can't say South Hill. Windmill. We've got Windmill for Windmill Farm. So that's North, Down, Wind and Mill. So we've got Hill, Pike, Rail, Turn. We've got Railway for Dismantled Railway. Which leaves us with Pike and Turn. Well, that's got to be Turnpike, isn't it? I just want to make sure. Turnpike Hill. Have we used Hill? We haven't, have we? Yeah, there are 9. So that means, yeah. So, North Down, Windmill, Railway and Turnpike Hill. Perfect. Right. Question number 7. We're on to the challenging questions now. I'm only 10 minutes in. This is going very well. Possibly too well. What is the elevation of the contour line that passes through the names of 4 farms? Oh my word. Right. There's a lot of farms on this map. So we've got South Hill Farm here. We've got Ashby Farm there. Kingstone Farm there. But there's no contours going through that. Butler's Hill Farm here. Now Butler's Hill Farm does have a contour going through it that Kingstone Farm does. But it doesn't go through Ashby Farm. We've got Butler's Road Farm. Okay. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, hang on. We could have something here. Yes, we could have something here. So, Spring Hill Farm has one. The contours go this way. Heron's Hill Farm. Through Windmill Farm and then all the way across to Bright Hill Farm. There's only one contour going through Bright Hill Farm. Is it the names? The names of the farms, so not the farm itself. So that's this contour line here, which is 205. Let's just make sure 205. It does go through Windmill Farm, it does go through Heron's Hill Farm, and it does go through Spring Hill Farm. And that's the 205. So it's 205 metres. I'm happy with that one. Question 8. Can you discover whether it is possible to see the village of Long Compton from the King's Stone of the Rollright Stones? Right. Okay, let's get a little line in here to help us. That's a bit thick. Okay, so the King's Stone, which is here, and the village of Long Compton. So that's there. Right. Well, let's look. The King's Stone is at 215 elevation, and that is a valley, because that is going down to 130, 120. I think you can, you know, because this is at 220 meters. There's a steep hill going down towards this place called the Hollows. It continues going down all the way down to 120, and then you hit Long Compton. I think you can. I think it's possible. Yes, you can see the village of Long Compton from the the King's Stone of the Rollright Stones. Sure of it. There's nothing in the way. It's got to be. Right, key puzzle time. Which farm is nearest the Whispering Knights? Oh dear. Ah, there we go. Whispering Knights. So the Whispering Knights burial chamber is here. Well, that's Bright Hill Farm, isn't it? Now this could be a perfect score. I'm not okay. Right, here we go. Answers time for puzzle 19. The Rollright Stones. Here we go. Question 1. It is indeed Shakespeare's Way. As I said, if that one was wrong, I would have been fuming. Question 2. It is 118 metres. Question 3. It is a mast. 248 metre air servo point west of Baker's Hill. Dare I dream? Dare I dream of this? Question 4. It is a public house. It is a public house. What is going on? Oh. 4 out of 4. Question 5. I said 7. The circle is said to be uncountable. Current estimates say 77 stones, but a few fragments are small enough to permit debate as to whether they are separate or part of another stone. The clue relates to the idea that if the stones are uncountable, then a pedant might claim it should be less, not fewer stones. So that's wrong. What a shame. What a real shame. That's a bit of a trick question, isn't it? Uncountable. Question 6. It was North Down Railway, Turnpike Hill and Windmill. That is all correct. Question 7 is 200 metres. No. That's 200. I'm not having this. Right. Spring Hill Farm, Hirons Hill Farm, Windmill Farm and Bright Hill Farm. The 200 metres, so 205. The 200 metres is... Oh, come on. Come on. The 200 metres is this contour here. If we follow it, it literally clips, look. It literally clips that M. Just there, look. I am fuming. Anyone who says, I know sometimes I say I've been stitched up, and I probably haven't, but that right there is a stitch up. I'm sorry. That is a stitch up. And, oh, hang on. Question 8. It is not possible without mechanical assistance. According to long-established local legend recorded by William Camden in 1610, a king was passing the ridge when a witch named Mother Shipton challenged him to take 7 steps from where he was, and if he could see Long Compton village, he would be sure to become king of all England. He took his steps, but with the witch caused the hill to rise in front of him, blocking the view. Because he'd failed, she turned him into the King's Stone. I am a bit miffed about that. That is a valley. That is going down. And he's at the top. Right. Right. that's incorrect. I'm just going to check this on Google Earth because I'm not having that. That was Bright Hill Farm, by the way. So let's just quickly do that. I'm just checking now. Ah, so here we go. Here are the Rollright Stones. Fine. And the Kingstone was... Where was the Kingstone? The Kingstone was... The King... Sorry, that was the King's Men Stone Circle, that one. Kingstone is there. So that's this one, isn't it? Here. Right. Let's just have a look. Can we get on... Here we go. Hi. So that's the Kingstone there, I assume. No, you can't. Well, that is disappointing. So we end up then with 6 out of 9. It was so promising to start with. And as usual with these things, it went downhill pretty quickly. So there we go, everyone. 6 out of 9. Let me know what you got in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed that one. But we are done for week 19. Next week, we move on to Wales and the east of England. And we start with... What do we start with for week 20? Strumblehead. Strumblehead, which looks like it is in Wales. Yes. So there we go. Join me for that one. Thanks so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.